Number 2, select all properties that must be true of a normal distribution. So to answer this question, we're actually going to go back to the notes from lesson 5, and this has right here all of the main properties of the normal distribution. All right, so let's see. Well, it's symmetric, it's unimodal, it's bell-shaped. The x-axis is a horizontal asymptote. The area between the x-axis and the curve is 1 or 100%, and it's determined entirely by the mean and the standard deviation. And you might remember we also noticed that in every normal distribution, the mean is in the center. Okay, so let's look at the choices here. So the distribution is centered at the mean absolute deviation. So what I'm going to ask you is, have we ever talked about something called the mean absolute deviation? And the answer is no. So A is not an answer. Okay. B, the distribution is determined by the mean and the standard deviation. That sounds a whole lot like this property right here. So B is one of the answers. The total area under the normal distribution curve is 1. Area between the x-axis and the curve is 1. So C is an answer. The distribution has a height of 0 when it is more than 3 standard deviations away from the center. Now, think about this for a second. A height of 0. Height of 0 means that it would have to touch the x-axis. Height of 0 would mean it would have to intersect the x-axis. But in our notes, it says that the x-axis is a horizontal asymptote. A horizontal asymptote means the graph gets infinitely close to the x-axis but never actually touches the x-axis. So if the normal distribution curve never actually touches the x-axis, that means it never has a height of 0. So D is out. And E, the distribution is bell-shaped. The distribution is bell-shaped. There you go, right here, bell-shaped. So the answers to number 2 are B, C, and E.